Welcome back to another episode of This Old Boat.
Alright, so we have a little bit of homework to do up here. This stuff here, this is at the factory. This is what they did back at the Endeavour shop. None of that does us any good. That doesn't hold the boat together in a storm, that's for sure. Still trying to figure out what we're going to do back here. We might just peel the layers of plywood off, fiberglass something into place there to support over the top of the bulkhead. We are now in the electrical room. We need to get to the back side of the bulkhead here. And so we'll drop this down. We'll see from there what we have going on. Sometimes, there we go. So let's see what we have here. I've never seen this before. Oh. Oh man. That's crazy. We're getting in deep here now. Alright, we're gonna have to think about this. We're right there. Right? So, okay. So we'll pull this piece off here, and then we undo the vinyl, peel it back, and then we'll see what we need to cut out of the way. See, that's that fiberglass right there. That's not even the bulkhead. This is the top of the bulkhead right here. So, and this is what's going on the back side of that. I don't know, that looks like oil to me. So I think that's from the power winch. It's not rotted or delaminated feeling, so we'll just keep it how it is for right now. Alright, so let's see here. Sure looks wet still. Ah, man. Yeah, it looks wet. I just know. I have a feeling as soon as I touch it, it's going to be sticky. Alright, so there you go. We have another panel, rough cut.
So if this little intro piques your interest, come on in and watch the whole video. We hope you like it. Welcome back to another exciting and thrill-filled adventure with DIY Nautical Dream. Okay, maybe that was a little over the top. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get our next video started.
Hi guys! Welcome back. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe down below. And please watch our video from the very beginning up until the end. Okay? Perfect!
In case you missed it in last week's video, it was finally time to get that last piece of plywood cut out.
Alright, our plan for right now, we're going to try and follow the Sharpie pen mark here and take this piece out.
At this point, I'm beginning to think to myself, things are definitely getting worse, not for the better. We're hoping that this will improve here over time, but we got to get this cut out so we can see how bad everything really is.
Woo! There's a lot of action going on here. Let's see what we have. Ooh. There. A little wet back here. And that's where it appears to be wet. We might just end up leaving like a 2-inch strip of this plywood. We'll probably peel that off and then we'll saturate it with penetrating epoxy. So far I'm not really impressed with the quality of Endeavour, their boat building processes, but hey, what do I know? And then now we're working on the second panel, and it's actually going to be a pretty nice fit also.
So in case you missed
Oh, yeah.
last week's video
See?
and you like this sort of thing,
It's kind of cool,
go back,
huh?
give it a watch, check it out. We hope you like it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below.
Hi guys,
welcome back.
I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Rich.
Together,
we make DIY Nautical Dream.
Now we have to disassemble the overhead area on the aft side of the bulkhead
Yep.
in the electronic room.
Yeah. Now we're working on the far side of the bulkhead.
We're getting there.
It's getting scary now, people. I was not wanting to get this far into it. Definitely didn't want to dig into that section back there, but that's where we're at. So
Yep.
we're in a lot farther than we expected on, but it makes sense because it's equal to the other side of the boat. And we already worked in the galley section, so we're just working our way back, just like we did over there.
Yep, we need the access to both sides of the bulkhead.
Yeah, we need to have access. We need to see what we're doing. We're still trying to figure out that repair in that section, so we need to get a good look at everything.
Yep. And finding more condensation and overhead because we left the panel in place while we're away.
Yep, so when we come back...
Good job on us, honey.
Yeah, I know we didn't plan on doing that, but it's a good reminder that we're doing the right thing when we insulate in there, because we got a lot of drips in there again. So no leaks, it's just condensation.
And we use penetrating epoxy to sell metal section plywood.
Yep.
And we're having much better luck with total boat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
I don't know. We're actually almost starting to become believers. So we might try a few more of their products out. But yeah, the total boat stuff's kind of surprising us. We had a little bit of problem with that in the beginning. Had to throw away a couple batches. But thanks to that scale you got me, we're getting better with it now.
Yep.
Might have been. It could have been. Maybe a little bit of operator error. Who knows, right?
Well, every drop counts.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So who knows? It was probably more operator error than anything else.
Yep.
But
Again, cutting new replacement panel for a new section at the bulkhead.
oh yeah. So yeah, we're always making new ones of those.
Yep. And we're gonna be, or you're gonna be,
Yeah.
cutting new replacement panel for a new section of the bulkhead.
Yep. We'll cut that one out and try to fit it up, and then
Alright, so stay tuned guys. We're gonna show you our progress this week.
yep. See you in a little bit. See ya.
Stay tuned.
Message.
We are now in the electrical technical room. We need to get to the back side of the bulkhead here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pull these screws out here, there. There's one over there, there, and there. And so we'll drop this down, and then we'll see from there what we have going on. So anyways, I think we're going to need to unlatch that. Maybe we'll try it like that. Alright, we'll see how that works. That puts a little light on it anyways. We will take the screw out here. We'll put the screws in here because we have no idea. We don't know how long this is going to be apart for, so let's go ahead and get this one. It should come apart pretty easy, I would expect. They never use the same length screws on anything, it seems. Let's see what's going on here. Seems like I might have to do that by hand. Okay. We'll be ready to catch it. So I don't know if that one really matters anymore. We'll have to get a hand screw for that, hand screwdriver for that one there. Try again here. I don't know. Got that one, got that one. I don't think there's one there. I don't know what else is holding it up, to tell you the truth. Might be that one screw. All right, stand by. All right, let's see what we can do here. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes, there we go. All right, so it was hung up over here on the edge. So let's see what we have here. I've never seen this before. Oh, well, that's kind of wild. Oh man, that's crazy. So that's that. Wow. So we're going to have to pull the bungs. We're going to have to pull this trim off of here. Yep, we are. We're getting in deep here now, people. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right, we're going to have to think about this. We are going to have to think about this one. So we're probably going to have to pull this and that. See what's going on here. It's crazy because there's really nothing. The bulkhead feels pretty solid. It's the door. Door makes a little bit of noise, but yeah. This isn't really structural, actually. There's nothing really holding it. So let's see here. We're right there, right? So, okay. So we'll pull this piece off here, and that should be enough. And then we undo the vinyl, peel it back, and then we'll see what we have. See what we need to cut out of the way. See, that's that fiberglass right there. That's not even the bulkhead. This is the top of the bulkhead right here. So, all right, it's tabbed in there, but it's not really a strong bond. So, and this is what's going on the back side of that. Not really bad. There is some drips here, but these are, I don't know, that looks like oil to me. Touched the bottom of the power winch and there was some oil dripping off of that, so I think that's from the power winch. Otherwise, it has a little bit of water staining on it, but not bad. And it's pretty solid. It's not rotted or delaminated feeling, so yeah, I think this is alright. I don't know if we're going to reuse it or not, what we're going to do. We haven't really thought about it that much. For right now, we're just going to take it off, and it's in good shape, so we'll just keep it how it is for right now. Alright, so now we need to drill the bungs out. Alright. There we go. Alright. That's one. Alright. Alright, so this should just come back off here. Oh man. Maybe not. Okay, but we got the plug out. Ah, man. I don't know why it doesn't want to come off. Alright. Okay, it should just come right off. There we go. There we go. See? That's it. All right, let's get the flashlight. See what's going on up here. Oh yeah, nice and dry. But yeah, this is cut way back, and it's fiberglass tabbed. No moisture. That's good. That's a really good sign. So we'll just pull these staples, peel that back, figure out what we got going on, what we need to cut out. So it's a little cold on the boat. If you look up here, you see I forgot to take this out last time we were here. So it's been sitting up there creating a cavity for moisture. And I'm kind of afraid of what we're going to find. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. See that? See all the drips? Oh yeah. This is a good example of why we're going to insulate this area, because you see all the drips, moisture. Well, imagine that year after year adding up into a confined space like this with nowhere to drain off to. It's just going to sit there on top of the wood. If the wood wasn't protected, then it's going to rot like it was earlier before. That's why we're replacing this, is because it was rotted. Although there's no structural leak, the moisture in the boat causes condensation because of the temperature difference. On the outside it's cold, inside is warm, and the moisture collects up in here. So we'll just insulate this area at some point before we totally close it in. But yeah, I remembered as we were leaving that I forgot to pull this out, so we'll make sure we leave it out when we leave this time. But yeah, we gotta get some insulation up in there for sure. Anyways, I kind of figured that'd be one of the things we're gonna run into. No big deal, nothing's hurt. We've protected the wood, so there's no moisture soaking into the wood, but we will prevent that from being a permanent thing. And so here we have our pieces of plywood. We have our old piece that we cut out, and we're gonna obviously replace this. It's all rotted and delaminated and everything. And so here's the new piece of plywood we'll use to make a new piece out of. So that'll be nice. We'll cut that out today. One of the other things we wanted to check on, because when we left last time, this had not cured. But that's why we put it in the sink, just in case it got hot. But yeah, it's very solid now. That surprises me, because I sure didn't think it was going to cure last time, but it did, so that's cool. All right, let's check our work. Hopefully our piece of wood, our plywood that we coated. All right, so let's see here. Sure looks wet still. Ah, man. Yeah, it looks wet. I just know. I have a feeling as soon as I touch it, it's going to be sticky. Huh? Maybe not. Wow. That totally looks wet. But it's cured, so let's see. And even the bottom side cured too, so that's cool. Wow. Man. Sometimes we use that stuff and it doesn't cure at all. I mix it all the same every time, 2-to-1 ratio. Sometimes it just doesn't cure, but this time we got lucky again, so I'm pretty happy about that. Nice. So this is the second piece that's going to go in that overhead cutout area. We will want to paint this on the top side with the white bilge coat paint, just to put another layer of protection on it. And then, yeah, this is going to get installed there next. We got to get that insulation in there first. Okay, we're getting ready to make this other new replacement panel. Just want to give you kind of an idea of what we do before we make our new panel. So we take the old cutout, and we know that we need to add extra edge margin on there, so we add roughly about a 1/2 inch on either side. And that just gives it a little bit to sit inside those. This will fit up in those fiberglass tabs that we leave. We always leave a little bit of extra tabbing behind, and that's for this to be able to sit in there. So we have enough edge margin grabbing inside those tabs, along with all the thickened epoxy we're going to use in there as well. So just to kind of show you why we're making it bigger than this piece. The other thing we do is we always transfer our holes so that this piece is going to approximately line up where the old one did, and we're hoping that these holes are going to be pretty darn close, and if they're not, then we'll just fill them. But usually we get it pretty close to where the original was, and whatever these holes were being used for ends up working out. So we have transferred several different holes. We're going to go ahead and cut this out next, and we're going to use our jigsaw there, and then we'll do a test fit on it, and if everything is good, coat this with penetrating epoxy, and it should be good to go, hopefully. So we've done a few of these now, and we usually do pretty good when we're doing them. So alright, so as we get ready to cut this out, we're going to remove our template that we had clamped in place. That's this piece right here. We're going to transfer our arrows so we know the orientation of this, just so we don't have any guesswork. That's the aft edge right there. Alright, so we'll just leave this up here for right now. So we'll go ahead and focus on this edge right here first, and then we just got to remember to stop when we get to about here. We don't want to cut into our teak down there. So, and it's always better to cut a little bit on the outside of our line than to cut on the line or inside, because once it's cut we can't add more. Oh man. Okay, we stopped just in time because we only have a little bit. Okay, good enough. Alright, we did pretty good. Most of the time we were just a little on the outside of the line or on the line, but anyways, let's reposition here. Alright, cut that edge. Alright. Alright, so now we will cut this edge right here. Again, we want to go, this is a side edge, so we want to go a little bit wider than just the line. So that's that. Next thing we want to do is we want to sand up these edges a little bit. Nothing major, we just want to sand it up, kind of dead end it a little bit so it won't keep you know, splintering, stuff like that. I don't know what happened there, but we got a little frayed more than we like to, but that's all right. And then lastly, the aft edge here. Nothing too exciting. We're going to go ahead and touch this up just a little bit, just so it doesn't get rough. Alright. Not too bad. And then we'll, like I said, we'll touch up our, these are all of our screw holes. Just want to keep visibility of these, whether we use them or not. Alright. Okay. Alright, so there you go. We have another panel, rough cut, and we'll do a test fit on it next, make sure we have what we're looking for. Alright, so we have a little bit of homework to do up here. Need to do a little bit of cleaning up. We want to take off a little bit of this edge right here so we can just kind of smooth that in. So we're going to work on that. And then we have a lot of stuff we need to clean up back here. They just, I mean, this stuff here, this is at the factory. This is what they did back at the Endeavour shop when they were building this boat. I mean, none of that does us any good. That doesn't hold the boat together in a storm, that's for sure. So anyways, we want to clean this up as much as we can. We need to cut this out, stuff like that. I don't think we're gonna mess too much with that, but this will clean this up a little bit. So our panel has to fit in there nice and tight, and we want to make sure we have good grip on that. So we're trying to clean out all the old rotted wood, and we need to get this out of the way in order to have a good fit. So that's what we're going to work on, clean that up. We're going to do that off camera. We'll show you what it looks like when we're done. And then I'm still trying to figure out what we're going to do back here. We might just peel the layers of plywood off and try to fiberglass something into place there to support over the top of the bulkhead. It's not as structural as I thought it was because see, here's how they're tabbing it in. I don't know if you can see this or not, but right here, take a look right there when I show the light on it. See what that looks like? That's not really a structural bond, that's just kind of filling the gap bond is what it looks like to me. So yeah, and so it's like that all the way across. I imagine when they tab the bulkhead to the hull they do a better job than that, but it's lasted this long, I think it's going to be all right. Anyways, we're going to get to work on cleaning this up, and then we'll see what we can do after that. All right, one tool I recommend for a job like what we're doing, anybody that's doing like a big refit project where you have to have all kinds of weird angle cuts and all kinds of tight areas to get into and out of, one of these multi-tools right here really does a good job. I'm going to show you what I mean. So you remember all those snags and hang-ups we had up in here? So we cleaned all that off with that multi-tool, and it did a pretty good job. So we're still going to hit this with like a sander and stuff, but we removed all that big flappy piece that was there and all these pieces that were loosely in there. They weren't attached to anything, so it's not like we took out any structure, but we just cleaned it up a little bit. We will hit it with the sander, smooth it out as good as we can, maybe some with the Dremel tool, and then we're gonna just pack in all these edges here. We'll pack those in with thickened epoxy just to smooth it up. It's really not anything structural, so we're just doing it more just so we feel good about what we're doing, because if there were any water leaks in these areas here, we want to fill those up. We know on the other side that we had some in these areas, so we just don't want to be overconfident and think we got them all when we want to make sure we have them all. So anyways, we just want to make sure we're putting the extra time in because we don't want to come back in here again. So our tab is cleaned out enough where we're going to be able to test fit our panel next, so that's what we're going to get ready to do. But again, if you have a chance to, if you have a project like this and you have a chance to get one of these multi-tools, it will help you out a lot. And just what I mean is, like, we were able to trim off here, we're able to take it like that, cut that edge, same thing up along here like that, and along here just like that, same thing up in here like that. Now you need to be careful because this, as well as it works here, it will also cut through this structure, and there's plenty of examples on YouTube where people have put holes in their boat. We're trying not to be that example for you guys, so we want to show you the way we're doing it, and hopefully our way is going to be the best and right way to do it. So anyways, that's what we have going on for right now.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our videos. We really appreciate it.
So what do you think, Annie?
Oh, I think we're
Seems
just getting
like-
into this deep, man.
Yep.
We're in deep, guys.
Well, seems like there's a lot of trash.
Yep, a lot of factory trash.
Those guys did not believe in first pass quality. We are finding that out farther we get into this, discovering more and more production, lack of quality, lack of oversight. Nobody checked on their work, obviously, or they all thought that was good. I don't know, but we had to clean that stuff up. All that loose fiberglass is just slapped around in there. Man.
Yep, so you're still debating how to repair the bulkhead section.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure that out. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We're still running it through the old...
Or we're just skipping it.
No, we're not going to skip it. We got to run it through engineering and planning, and we haven't got those guys on board yet, so we're still waiting for them to respond. So once they answer back and tell us what kind of repair we're going to do, then we'll move forward.
Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe down below.
Right here. Ding, 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 ding.
And please, like always,
Yep.
watch our video from the very beginning up until the end. We'll really appreciate our patrons,
Oh, yeah.
people that support our channel, and the people that watch our videos.
Yep, so if you could give it a like, subscribe, and some comments down below. Over the bulkhead area, what would you guys do? We're open to ideas. We haven't come up to a decision yet. That is something we're still thinking about. So
Skip it because we're scared.
we can't do that. We need to do something that will make that area stronger. So anyways, that's where we're at.
Alright, so stay tuned, guys. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Alright, that's it, guys. See you next week. Bye. Alright, action. Take 20.
Dang, if I only hit record. Man.
I think you did.
Okay.
Anyways, so stay tuned, guys. Oh. Okay, do it again.
Yep.
Hi,
Hi
guys.
guys.
Welcome
back. That's a good one. I like it. And action. Live on the set.
Hi, guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome back.
Okay. Played right into that one, didn't I? Okay. Take two. All right, it looks like it's turning out pretty good, baby. What do you think?
No, what do you think? Did we record it?
Hang on. Not yet.